Hey, how's it going, guys? Joey Duca here with CSC Motorcycles. And in today's video, we're gonna run you through how to adjust your TFT dash on the RX4 adventure motorcycle. Now, TFT stands for Thin Film Transistor, and it is an LCD display. On the RX4, it automatically changes color depending on light conditions for maximum visibility. There are two display formats to choose from. It also has a mileage computer which averages your speed and fuel consumption. It also has a tire pressure and temperature monitor, which will let you know if you are in the ideal pressure and temperature range for traction and safety. It also alerts you of too low or too high tire pressures. It also has Bluetooth connectivity for caller ID, and there are only two simple buttons to adjust the dash, a left mode button and a right select button. Turn on ignition and wait for the dash to complete the startup cycle. Hold down both mode and select buttons at the same time for at least 3 seconds to put the clock into a setting mode, as indicated by the flashing time. With hours flashing, tap the left mode button to the desired hour. Tap the right select button to switch over to minutes. With the minutes flashing, tap the left mode button to set the minutes. If no adjustment is made within 5 seconds, the clock will leave the setting mode and the clock numbers will become static. You have the option between 12 and 24-hour time formats. With the clock still flashing, holding down the mode button will set the clock to a 12-hour time, and holding down the select button will set the clock to a 24-hour time. With the ignition off, hold the right select button down while turning on the ignition. Keep the right select button depressed until the speedometer reads the desired mile per hour or kilometers per hour. It will take about 10 seconds for the change to happen. There are two formats, analog tachometer and linear tachometer. To switch between the two, turn on the ignition. There are two MPG settings, current MPG and average MPG. Tap the left mode button to scroll through the fuel computer to current MPG. Now hold down the right select button until the screen resets, then release the button. The new format will appear. The light sensor will change the color on the TFT dash automatically, depending on light conditions for maximum visibility. Turn on the ignition and wait for the dash to complete the startup cycle. Values will cycle between max speed, average speed, current mile per gallon, and average mile per gallon. Holding down the select button will zero the value. In the linear dash format, the mileage computer can be turned off by tapping the mode button and scrolling to the on setting on the highlighted box. This will change the setting to off. Holding the select button will turn off the calculator from the screen for a cleaner display. Holding the select button will bring back the mileage calculator. Scan for Bluetooth devices and select Cyclone. Enter password 0000. When your phone is connected, the Bluetooth icon will turn blue. Now incoming phone numbers will appear on the dash. The front and rear tire pressure and temperature sensors have been installed and synced at the factory. Values are in metric only, bar and Celsius. Tire pressure is indicated in bar. 1 bar is 14.7 psi. The tire pressure will indicate in red if not within the minimum or maximum pressure range. The front tire minimum is 29 psi or 2.0 bar, and the maximum is 43 psi or 3 bar. The rear tire minimum is 33 psi or 2.27 bar, and the maximum is 49 psi or 3.37 bar. Tire temperature is indicated in Celsius. Now, 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius is considered the ideal tire temperature for traction. So a commonly asked question is, can I use this TFT dash on my older 2020 RX4? And the short answer is no. Unfortunately, not only would you have to replace the dash, but also the entire wiring harness. So again, guys, thanks for watching today, and ride safe.